Hi, I'm Carolyn Ching, Anxiety Relief Coach. You can find me at anxietyrelief.coach. So today I'm going to talk about what if thinking. If you have anxiety, then the chances are you're doing some kind of what if thinking. What if this doesn't happen? What if that goes wrong? What if I get sick? What if I can't pay my rent at the end of the month? What if my kids get hurt? What if I can't face another day at work? All of those kind of what if thoughts. And a what if thought is a thought about something that hasn't happened yet and may not happen. If you take the example of what if I can't pay my rent at the end of the month? Now today might be the 15th of the month, and okay, you may have $0 in your bank account today, but you still have 2 weeks in which to make the money to pay the rent. So right here, right now, today, we don't have proof. But your unconscious mind, which is the part of your mind that runs your body, stores your memories, houses your emotions, it can't tell the difference between what you're thinking and what's actually happening. So if you're thinking, what if I can't pay my rent at the end of the month? Your unconscious mind thinks that's actually happening, and it's sending out bucket loads of stress chemicals into your system, of which adrenaline and cortisol are 2. Now, if something were actually happening, if there was a bear at your front door, or somebody with a sawn-off shotgun at the front door, you're going to respond. You're either going to fight that person or that bear, or you're going to flight, you're going to run. And that's what those chemicals are designed for. They're your fight and flight chemicals. So they're designed to enable us to have the energy and the power to fight or to run in an emergency situation. However, with anxiety, we're running lots of those what-if type thoughts, dumping those stress chemicals in the body, and they have nowhere to go. And then we start feeling those feelings. A strange feeling in the stomach, maybe butterflies, maybe an uncomfortable feeling, maybe we get dizzy, we get lightheaded, we might get palpitations, and it's all a sign that you've got too many of these stress chemicals running around in your body. So one of the things to start working with is to identify and stop the what if thinking. And yes, this does take a bit of conscious effort, but it actually takes no more energy to turn around a what-if thought to the positive than it does to think the negative. Because if you're doing a lot of what-if thoughts, at the end of the day, you're totally exhausted. You might not have actually done anything physical, but your body and your mind are exhausted. And it's because you've got so many stress chemicals running around, it's because the unconscious mind is running around trying to fix this thing that hasn't even happened. So if you notice yourself thinking a what-if thought, tell yourself stop. And if you're on your own somewhere the first week, say it out loud, stop. Do I have proof? Well, right now, you don't have proof that you can't pay the rent at the end of the month if it's the 15th today. Okay? So right now there is no proof. And 99% of the what-if type thoughts that we do, there is no proof. So tell yourself the exact positive opposite. What if I can pay my rent? What if I'm absolutely fine? What if the kids are safe? What if I enjoy work today? Now the conscious mind, which kind of acts a little bit like a big brother or sister, is going to be going, yeah, right. It isn't going to be believing it. It's a little bit of a doubting Thomas. But your unconscious mind, which sort of acts and reacts like a 5-year-old, it needs to hear that. Okay, so turn that negative what-if thought around to the positive opposite. And if you're totally stuck, just say, what if I'm fine? What if everything's okay? Now, when you first start turning around all these what-if thoughts, you might feel as though you're getting a little worse. You're actually not. You're simply becoming aware of just how many of these what-if thoughts you're actually doing. Because the ones that you're aware of are like the tip of an iceberg. And there's usually a whole lot more going on under the surface that you're not even aware of. So for this week, just begin to become aware of those what if thoughts, and as many as possible, tell yourself, stop. Do I have proof? If no, let it go. And 99% of them have no proof. Turn it around to the exact positive opposite. What if I'm healthy? What if the kids are fine? What if I enjoy work today? What if I can pay my rent? What if all goes well? Every single one of those what if thoughts that you can turn around is one dump less of stress chemicals in your system. So run with this week, practice it, play with it, start turning around the what ifs, and I will see you on the next video. I'm Carolyn Ching, author of Anxiety the Book, which is available on Amazon all over the world. I'm available for personal sessions on Zoom. You can contact me at anxietyrelief.coach or anxietyreliefcoach.com.au.